Are you tired of getting 30 SR a game after top fragging, carrying the team? Well, trust me, I was too, so I went ahead and I found a fix for this. And if you don't know, this has been confirmed by a developer over at Call of Duty, but the game does have a hidden like rank for you before you even play ranked. It's from like pub. And the amount of SR it gives you is based off of that hidden rank. So if the game thinks you're gonna be stuck in diamond, it'll start giving you less and less SR as you climb your way to diamond. And I do have a few ways to combat this where you can get those 60 to 70 SR pluses. And I'm not saying this is super easy by any means, but it will definitely help you and it'll be able to change your play style so you can accommodate this way. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am a rush player. I like hopping on those points, and most of the time I'll be like, you know, second, third on the leaderboard with the most time, but I'll be going either positive, like just barely, or I'll be going negative just barely. But what I decided to do was I decided to play my life more. I decided to anchor more as an AR player, and I noticed my KD shooting way up, like on average. And then also, as my KD was getting higher on average, so was my SR going up. Me and my buddy Cal, we stopped playing in a 4-man. Me and him just went 2-man, and our lobbies already seemed a little bit easier, just me and him playing in a duo party. And because of that, me and him were top fragging every single game. We were going like triple positive, and slowly every game it went from plus 25, plus 35, plus 45, and then before you guys know it, I was actually getting anywhere between 65 to 75 SR a win. I'm not gonna say it was super easy. It took us hours to get back to that point. Like we were getting still, even going triple positive, we were still only getting plus 30 SR for like, you know, probably 2 hours of game time. And I know we've all run into those guys who are Crimson and they're not very good. When I've played solo a bunch of times, I've had some of the worst Crimson players on my team. And I asked them, literally I've asked them a couple times, how are you in Crimson? And they will tell me they just play solo. I think the key to SR is top fragging on your team as a solo. Now what I want to do for you guys to give you guys some tips on how you can start building up more SR by getting more score, getting more kills, working on your rotates. I'm just going to give you guys quick 5 tips. I know this one is an obvious one, but make sure you're sitting on point completely. You get actually 10 XP per second you're on the point. So if you're just sitting on that, you're getting 100 XP, and what the XP actually does help and gather up for your score. So then you're able to get more SR. So make sure you're staying on that point as long as possible and you're getting kills on the point. So what I like to do as an AR player is I'll sit kind of in the furthest back point where I can see the most area of the point, and I'll get as much kills as possible on the point with my AR. Or another thing that I do is, because I like to anchor sometimes, like for example, on the map you guys are seeing now, I'll grab like top dome or top ruins, get some kills on the point, then hop on the point, and when you actually overtake a point, you actually get an extra 100 XP for doing that on top of the 10 XP per second being on the point. So what I like to do is get those kills on the point, hop on it, hold it until my team gets there, then anchor a little bit more. That's how I like to play point, and it gets me the most XP for doing so. Tip number 2 is actually kind of important, and I know it's kind of like, okay, really, but turn your mic to open mic. Using push to talk, I feel like keeps people away from not talking in game as much, and it kind of ruins the experience of ranked. So what you want to do is make sure you're talking to your team, whether they have a mic or no mic. Just make some comms. I know it's aggravating, I hate it too, but I will be calming even if my teammates aren't calming, just because it can't help it, and I bet you they can hear you. They're just being stubborn idiots. So tip number 3 is watch more videos, learn. So what I like to do is I do watch the CDL, and I see how they're playing and what I can do to increase my ranked ability. And I also watch YouTube videos, class setups, best CDL line of sights on TikTok. You know, I watch a lot of stuff, and watching this video right here is the first step to becoming a better ranked player. So just study more, I guess, right? Tip number 4 is find your duo. Find somebody that you work well with. It's hard to find a full team to play with, especially maybe if you have a job or you're on different schedules with people. So just find a duo. Find that one person that you can rely on that is on during your time and your schedule, and you guys just play every day and work on building that duo chemistry. I find it better just building a strong relationship with a duo than trying to build a relationship with a full team. So yeah, and it's very hard to rely on all 4 people getting on at the same time. So yeah, I just find my duo, I stick with that person, and we just run stuff up. So the last and final tip is know you're bad at the game. Know what you're good at, know what you're bad at, and work on that. What I like to do is I have a hotkey that records the last 5 minutes. If I just do horrible in a game, I'll just record my last 5 minutes. I'll go through why I died. Was I holding a bad position? Was I just getting outgunned? And I realized my strengths and weaknesses. Recently, I moved from keyboard and mouse to controller, and it wasn't because aim assist is absolutely broken, but it was to help with consistency. And I'm going to be making a whole video on this. If you guys do want to check that out, that'll be out in a couple days. But finding your consistency is key. What makes you a good player? If you play more consistent with a AR, make sure you're just running an AR. Don't try to be this god tier SMG player, because you're not that. You are an AR player. So find your strengths and weaknesses and build off of that. And then if you want to, work on some of your weaknesses, study other people, study what you're doing wrong. But you can't be the one blaming other people. You have to be the one taking the blame. And that's a way you get better. And I think it's the fastest way to get better. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please leave a like. I wanted to show you guys how you can start gaining more SR in a game and then give you guys a few quick tips to get better. But I am going to be making a more advanced tutorial on how to get better in ranked, some of the best class setups, the best positions, and tell me if you guys want to see that type of video. I want to make this channel more based around helping you guys get better, giving you guys some more tips, and then also showing you guys some of the best equipment. I just recently got this brand new 240 hertz monitor that has absolutely changed my gameplay, and I'm going to be making a review on this very soon. If any of that sounds interesting to you guys, please leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and tell me what you guys think of today's video. Do you run an AR or SMG? And tell me what you've done to get better at the game. Thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.